It was the night before Halloween when Mia, Tom, and Alex decided to explore the forgotten graveyard in the forest. The townspeople always warned them never to go there, but like most teenagers, they didn't believe in old stories. The graveyard was hidden deep in the forest, covered in mist and surrounded by ancient trees. The gates were rusty, and the tombstones were cracked and covered in moss. As they walked through the gates, a cold wind blew, and the air smelled like damp earth and old stone.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Mia asked, her voice shaking.
Don't be scared.
Alex replied, though he was nervous too.
It's just a graveyard. What could go wrong?
As they walked deeper into the graveyard, they noticed something strange. Some of the tombstones had names carved into them, but others were blank. One stone in particular caught their attention. It was larger than the others and had no name at all. Just an eerie message. Disturb the dead, and you will join them. Before they could read more, the ground under their feet began to tremble. Suddenly, a ghostly figure appeared in front of them. She was a tall woman, dressed in a torn black dress, her eyes glowing with a strange light.
You shouldn't be here,
she whispered, her voice echoing around the graveyard. The friends tried to run, but it was too late. The woman raised her hands, and in an instant, the tombstones around them began to crack open. From the graves, shadowy figures rose, their faces twisted in pain. They reached out with cold, bony hands.
You have disturbed the resting souls.
The woman said.
Now you will join them.
Mia screamed as the shadowy figures moved closer, but just as they were about to touch her, Tom noticed something. The ghostly woman had a key hanging around her neck, glowing faintly in the dark.
That key! It must be the way out!
Tom shouted. Without thinking, Tom grabbed a stick from the ground and swung it towards the ghost. The key fell to the ground with a metallic clink. Alex quickly picked it up and ran to a gate hidden behind the trees. As they placed the key into the lock, the ghost screamed in fury.
Run!
Alex yelled as the gate creaked open. The three friends dashed through the gate and into the forest. Behind them, the ghost and the shadowy figures vanished into the mist, their howls fading into the distance. Out of breath, they reached the edge of the forest, and the gate behind them closed with a loud bang. They never spoke of that night again, but every Halloween, they could still hear the ghost whisper in the wind, "You will join them one day."
You will join them, don't they? You will join them one day.